Welcome, everyone. My name is Tiana Brown. I am a Youth Engagement Coordinator with BYSSI. Our focus is nurturing the educational achievement of Black youth. We support Black students and families in the region of Peel by providing wraparound supports. Our goal is to increase graduation rates to meet the regional average by supporting up to 500 Black youth in grades 6 through to 12 over a 5-year period. We provide virtual academic and social supports to Black students that attend the 14 schools we serve. Every week, we facilitate dynamic and inspirational sessions such as Motivational Monday, Wellness Wednesday, and Writing Room Friday. I coordinate and facilitate our Wellness Wednesday sessions, and I'm all for combining wellness and culture. I am so proud to welcome Sanaj, the founder of Afiwi Groove Dance School. This program promotes positive self-esteem, confidence, and an active lifestyle, while educating and connecting participants to the arts and culture of the African diaspora. She will be teaching us all, including myself, how to dance our way to wellness and culture. I'm now welcoming Sanaj from Afiwi Group.
Hello, everyone. This is Sanaj from Afiwi School. Thank you so much, Peel District School Board, for inviting me. I am very excited today to share my love with you all of my story, well, first and foremost, and then we're going to get into some movements of the African diaspora. So a little bit about myself. I was born in Jamaica, on the island of Jamaica. Came to Canada at the age of 14. And when I came to Canada, I had a culture shock when it came to my culture. And as a young Black girl in a brand new society. So I was not sure about who I was at the time. I wasn't sure about where I fit in. When I came to Canada, there were so many cultures. And I'm like, okay, yes, I know I'm Black, but where do I fit in terms of culture? At that time, you know, when you're in your teenage years, you're going through esteem problems, you're going through self-identity challenges. And so that was exactly what I was going through. At the time too, I was starting grade 9. So brand new country, brand new grade. And there was just so much going on. Luckily, I was not alone. And so I met some people from the continent of Africa in grade 9 who introduced me to their culture. I had a friend from Nigeria, another one from Ghana, Angola, Uganda. And so that is how I was first introduced to African dancing. While in high school, I was not doing very well. Again, because I was so anxious. Mentally just all over the place. Dancing is what kept me in school, but academically, I was not doing well. Until one day, it was close to Black History Month. I went to Jarvis Collegiate, and they invited a lady by the name of Afua Marcus from the Jaden Finch community to come and teach African dancing. That was my first time performing on stage. And when I performed, I felt so free. This was the first time ever in Canada. I felt like myself. I felt very rooted. I felt very happy. I felt very celebrated. And I don't know what it was, but it was this spark that lit up in me. And after that, I was looking for classes all over the city. Eventually, I became sad, and the same lady came back to my high school to teach again, and she said to me, you know, if you focus on your studies, you know, I can get you into a dance group, and the dance group also will help you to do well academically. So she introduced me to a group in the Jaden Finch community, call it Goma Drum and Dance Ensemble, and believe it or not, that group is still there 30 years later, still empowering, still educating, still creating classes for the youth through African drumming, which I have my drum here, and dancing. From the age of 15 all the way till university, I danced every single day with strangers who made me feel like family. And I got to perform all across Canada. Not only that, I got the amazing opportunity to travel to Ghana in West Africa, where I stayed for a month and I learned West African dancing and drumming in Ghana. And also on my off time, I was able to help to develop a school and just got to tour and learn more about the African history, including going to the Elmina castles, the dungeons where our enslaved ancestors were. And that is what changed my life. I spent 1 month there and came back to Canada a completely new person. I was eager. I was eager to continue to promote my culture. I was eager to teach everyone and let everyone know about Africa and how rich it is in terms of resources and, you know, the people and everything, and that it's not what the media was portraying. And, you know, speaking to my mentors, and what they said to me is it's important for you to carry on the culture. So I asked myself, what does that look like? How do I carry on the culture? At this time, I was getting ready for university. I wanted to be a lawyer, got into York University to study law, and changed my focus to international development studies, community development. And why did I do that? I realized that the love of African dancing and the foundation and the purpose of African dancing and drumming, when I went to Africa, what I was taught is that dances are used to bring the community together, right? So if someone is sick, for example, there are many different reasons as to why we dance in Africa. If someone is sick, they will do a dance for that. If there's a brand new baby being born, there's a dance for that. If someone is getting married, there's a dance for that. If there's a funeral, there's a dance for that, right? If there's no food, you know, and during the drought right before harvest time, you will see them doing the cuckoo dance, right? Rites of passages for every single reason, every holiday, every celebration, there is a dance. And so when it came to community and the wellness of community, African dancing and drumming is the first medicine, right? And so today, looking at North America, you know, there are different things in which we can do. Some people can do yoga, some people can do meditation, you know, some people will go on prescription drugs. You know, there are different avenues in which we, you know, in North America, focus on mental wellness. Sometimes, though, our communities forget that we already have what it is that we need to get ourselves well and to nurture ourselves. And so for me, my mission is to educate the community to say, you know what, if other alternative ways of taking care of your mental health does not work for you, you have the African dance, you have the drumming, and it is my testimony because, you know, I've been through so much in my life. And the one thing that kept me sane, the one thing that kept me grounded, the one thing that kept me, you know, healthy is the dance and the drum. There are times when I'm at home and I feel sad, and when I pick up the drum and I beat it, you know, the sadness goes away. And so I'm going to encourage you all to drum if you can. If you don't have a drum at home, drum on your table. If you have a bucket, get a bucket and drum, right? And, you know, when it comes to life and wellness, remember, it is one step at a time. I always joke and say, my life is like a choreography, right? They say one day at a time, and it's just like dancing, one step at a time, right? And you can add another step and another step, turn on some music, and by the time you're done, you have your own dance and choreography, right? Which is what I call life. And so flash forward later, I not only got to travel to Ghana, I was able to travel to Haiti. I learned dance in Haiti, as well as do development work in Haiti. I traveled to Cuba to study dancing as well, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, and just everywhere in the US, everywhere I could possibly go. And again, especially in the poor, quote unquote, poor countries, third world countries, when I saw poverty or a child not being able to go to school because they can't afford $15 a month, in Haiti for education. In the daytime, what did I see people do? Yes, they were sad, but they were able to express themselves through the arts, right? So whether it's dancing or drumming or visual arts, I saw people transformed in the nighttime. So in the daytime, they're hustling, they're bustling, they're trying to make a living. And then come nighttime, when they turn on the music, everyone is dancing and smiling. And for that moment, all your worries and everything just goes away. So I said to myself, dancing saves lives, music saves lives, especially now during COVID, right? What are people doing to get through this pandemic that has us locked up inside? They're watching Netflix, right? They're watching artists on screen, acting, comedians, right? It is the arts that is keeping us going. It is turning on the music and blasting it and having your own party inside the house. It is dancing. And so I share this to say, do not feel that the arts does not have value. And for parents who are here today who have children who excel in the arts, whether again it's music or dance or photography, videography, visual arts, painting, anything that is artistic that your kids love, there is more to life than saying to your children, I want you to grow up to be a doctor. I want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be an engineer. And don't get me wrong, those are all great careers. However, if they want to become an artist, I will strongly encourage you to nurture those skills and to invest in those skills, because you never know, they may grow up and be very successful at it. And that is what has happened to me. Coming from Jamaica, my parents was like, no, there's no way you're going to be a dancer. You're not going to be a dance teacher, an African dance teacher. You came all the way from the Caribbean to become an African dance teacher? No, 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 no. Don't you know that artists don't make money? You're going to become a starving artist? And I was very sad for majority of my life, in majority of my 20s, I would say, because I was living my life based on how, I just want to show my family that I'm grateful for them to bring me to Canada. And so, yes, I did work in the corporate world, but one day after a car accident, it was during the ice storm of, I think it was 2013, 2012, 2013. Remember that big ice storm? I was driving home from work one night and my car rolled over into a ditch. And that is where my life just flashed right in front of my eyes. Thankfully, I was not hurt. The car was written off, but I sat down and I said to myself, okay, I got another chance to live, and there has to be a reason. And what is it that I need to do with my life so that I am living authentically? And what came to me was dancing. You need to start dancing and you need to start drumming. And after that, I never went back. I was working at the bank, never went back to the bank. I decided to create the first African cultural arts school here in Ajax in the Durham region. This was created in 2013. And My first students were two of my cousins, then two of my cousins' friends, and then I started to promote the program. It took a while for it to grow, but I was chosen 5 across Canada by the Michael Jean Foundation, where they invested financially in the development of my business. And so I am proud to say that Afiwi Group School is almost 8 years old, and we have over 100 students. Before COVID, right now we have around 50 students, which is still great, online, where we teach them dancing of the African diaspora, including the Caribbean. We also teach drumming as well. We are now a partner with the town of Ajax, so I get to program all the community centers. Can you believe that? We have African dance classes here in Ajax in the community centers, and I am the programmer for that. And so if you are interested, if you want your kids to join our school, you can visit us at www.afiwigroove.com or on Instagram at afiwigroove, AFIWI Groove. And yeah, follow us and look out for our new season in terms of dancing. So enough about me and the school. I just wanted to share the background, the history of how the school came about. We are going to get into some moving, we're going to get into some grooving and some dancing. So when it comes to West African dance, which is the region we're going to focus on, the dances, as I said, are for many reasons, right? Celebrations for many reasons. And so we start off with the traditional, right? So at our school, we feel that it's very, very, very important for those students to learn where the music is coming from, you know, where the dances are coming from, especially the dances that they do today. You see some kids doing the dab, you see them do that. You know, they get up and they do this thing here, which is so cute. All these dance, whip nene, you know, I told them that as much as you guys see that these dances are cool, a lot of these movements are inspired by African dancing, dances of West Africa, South Africa, East Africa, right, North Africa. And they're like, what, really? I'm like, yes, it's just movements being recycled, right? Just like music today, you can hear music being recycled. But it's very important for the kids not just to get up and dance and have fun and not know where the foundation is and the history behind it, right? So before we get up and start dancing, I wanted to show you the drum, right? This is a West African drum, made specially for me. It came from Burkina Faso, and I have 5 of them, a whole family from the same tree. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this instrument before, or maybe have played it. So now this is called the djembe drum, and this is the original music, right? So a lot of the rap and the soca and the reggae and the dancehall and the hip hop that we're listening to, the beat, the foundation is from the djembe drum, okay? So the djembe drum is, as you can see, it's made out of wood. There are strings to keep it tight. There's a hole at the bottom, and this is the mouth of the drum. So when we play the drum, usually the instructors tilt it. It's like opening your mouth, right? If you close the mouth of the drum, right? It's the same thing as when you speak. When I speak, I open my mouth, but if I'm, right? If I close my mouth, you can't hear what I'm saying. Now, the djembe drum has 3 different beats, right? The first beat is in the center of the drum, right here, right in the center. This is the heartbeat of the drum, right? And so when you hear music and you want to dance, it's usually the heart. Hey, hey, hey. hear a song and you're like, yeah, right? It's really the heartbeat of the drum, right? That is transformed electronically, right? Through radio, right? So this is called the bass, and it's the heartbeat of the drum. All right. Then we have the slap, right? And with the slap, it's at the edge of the drum, okay? And this is the loud sound of the drum. Okay? Now we have the third, but the last beat is called the tone, and it's right at the edge here. Right? So if we have children here who are used to creating patterns in class at school, whenever I go into the schools and I teach, or when I teach at my school, I tell them creating music so that we dance is like a pattern, right? And it's the same with the drum. You create that pattern on the drum, right? And so a pattern could be bass, bass, slap, 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 bass, bass, slap, 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 right? We can speed it up. Right? And this is how we create music. There's a song I always teach my kids. I like peanut butter, I like jam. I like peanut butter, I like jam. I like peanut butter. Right? So do you hear the music? You hear the doom, doom, doo, 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 doom, 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 right? And now as you dance, you want to go doom, doom, doo, 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 doom, 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 doo, 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 doom, 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 right? Whatever your body says, you know, it's a communication when it comes to dancing. It's a communication between your body, your mind, and the music, right? And that is why it is used as, you know, an outlet for your frustration, for your stress, for your sadness, whatever it is that you're going through, right? Because you're communicating with the music, right? So when it comes to my school and when I used to perform, traditionally in West Africa, when the drummers and the musicians would play the music for the dancers, they don't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They don't do that. So the music will tell the dancers when to start dancing, right? And when to stop dancing, if they should dance fast or if they should dance slow. Okay, so for example, we will play something called the break. Right, so whenever you're dancing and you hear, then you know it's time to get into doom, 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 right? And so now in 2001, we still have djembe drumming and music. We still have schools like myself, my school, Afiwi school, that plays the traditional. But sometimes for the children, they're like, oh, like we weren't born in Africa, we're from Canada. Or why do we have to learn the traditional? So what we do is we merge everything so that we meet the children where they are today, right? And connect them to their roots, you know? And when it comes to African dancing, we have to do the same thing. So what I'm going to show you today is an evolution of the dances that we do at our school so that the kids can get an educational understanding of the evolution from the traditional to the modern. And when I say modern African, I'm talking about the Afro beats, right? So Afrobeats music is a mixture of the drums, the traditional music, with hip hop, sometimes with Caribbean, sometimes with jazz. It's like a mixture of everything from the African diaspora. And usually when the kids come in, that's what they want to do. They're like, oh, we don't want to drum and dance. We want to do the Afro beats, right? But we trick them. We attract them with the Afro beats, and then we go traditional with them. So all my friends who are listening, we are going to get into some movements, okay? And if you guys have questions at the end, feel free to ask questions as well. So I'm going to show you two different types of dances. I'm going to show you the traditional dance, and then we're going to go into some Afro beats, okay? So the first dance I'm going to teach you guys is called kuku, and kuku is from West Africa. It is done in regions such as Burkina Faso, Mali, Guinea, Senegal, okay? And all of them do the kuku dance. They may have different variation, but I'm going to show you how it was taught to me, okay? So I want everyone to stand up. We're going to warm up the body, and then we are going to get into the kuku dance. Now, you're probably saying cuckoo. It sounds like cuckoo, cuckoo, crazy, right? Even though I am crazy, no, it's not. It doesn't mean crazy. So cuckoo is a harvest dance that is done in West Africa. So usually after a drought, right? When there's no food and the crops have died and the animals, you know, they're nowhere to be found. People don't have enough to eat. Usually after the rainy season, people in the village would now get to harvest, right? They would get to get their bananas and yams, and they get to go fishing. And just like here in Canada, what celebration do we have where we celebrate food? Thanksgiving, right? So if you say Thanksgiving, you're absolutely right. So just like the Thanksgiving holiday in October, the kuku dance is a Thanksgiving dance. And so today we're going to give thanks for life. We're going to give thanks for the sunshine. It's finally getting warm, right? So whatever it is in your heart that you want to give thanks for, I want all my friends to stand up. We're going to warm up, and we are going to get into the kuku dance. Okay, so follow me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead first. We're going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. We're going down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, and shake. Hey, I wish I circle. Yes, only the upper body. A little bit faster. Yes. So to the side. Hey. To the side. Yes. Shake it out. Shake it out. Down. Bend your knees. Gonna isolate the lower body. We're going side, 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 side. We're going right and left, right and left, right, left, right. Faster! Yes! Move your hips, move your hips, move your hips. Yes! Now we're going front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Yes! Now what we're gonna do is side, front, side, and back. Side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back. Make a circle, 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 circle. Yes! Move those hips and faster, 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 faster. Awesome. Shake it out. Shake it up. Yes, you guys are doing well. Feet, right.
Hi there, my name is Peter
Oh
Lewa.
my
This is
gosh.
our store. I've been selling pens and paper.
No, we don't want that. Ooh, okay. Okay, now front, down, left, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, down, up, down. Okay, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Woo! I don't know about you, but wow, it's getting heated over here. All right, so grab some water, friends. Just gonna grab my water here. So believe it or not, that is only the warm-up, okay? The warm-up usually feels like the dance, but that's just the warm-up. So a little tip and trick when it comes to West African dancing. The reason why I have you isolating your body, so the reason why I have you moving the top, then the hips, the arms, and the legs is because West African dancing takes a lot of isolation, okay? So everything moves, right? And sometimes one part could be going this way and the other part could be going that way. Our body moves at the same time in different directions. I don't know how we do it, but we make it work. So that's why I had us warming up our bodies, okay? So that's one thing. The second thing is whenever you do West African dancing, for you to look beautiful while you dance and for you to look like you know what you're doing, always keep the knees slightly bent, okay? So every step that you do, right? You see how I have my legs coming up? Bent. If I was up like this and I do it like so, it wouldn't look so good, right? Right? But if I bend my knees, and if you notice, it is my legs that's doing the work and then my body naturally goes where it needs to go. Okay? So if you want to feel like you know what you're doing, if you don't want to overdo it, bend your knees. And then the third thing is, while we're bending our knees, see, I can be like this. Your upper body, your torso is tilt to the front. So look at that. Bah, 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 right? Versus if I'm not tilted, bah, bah, right? Which one looks better when you tilt, right? Right? So those are the tricks when it comes to West African dancing. And then the fourth rule is smile, right? I don't want you guys there dancing at home all serious like you're ready to fight. No, smile. Because again, it is a dance that is supposed to be about community and joyfulness and wellness, okay? All right, so we're really, really, really going to get started. And if anyone has like any questions for me, if there's a chat or anything like that, feel free to ask and I guess the moderator can let me know. All right, so the first step, okay, we're gonna start with the feet. We're talking right, together, left, together, right, together, left, together, and right, left, right, and left, okay? So we're gonna do that for 8 counts. Since we are using recorded music, we're gonna do 8 counts, okay? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, okay? So let's try that with some music. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, again, and 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. All right. So 8 counts. So now, while you're tapping, what are your hands doing? Okay. So we're gonna pretend we have a basket because it's harvest time, right? And we already have our yams and bananas and potatoes in the basket, right? And we're gonna put the basket down in the center of the village so that we can dance around it. So we're putting 1, basket 2, basket 3, basket 4, okay? So 8 counts with the basket. 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay? So you put the basket down for 8 counts. All right? That's the first step for 8. Second step, feet now will be going back. So the right is going 1. So you're kicking back like a donkey. Kick, then kick, then kick, then kick, 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 and kick. Okay, for 8 counts. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and an 8. Now, what are your arms doing? Since you put down the basket, it's a Thanksgiving dance. You're giving thanks to the universe and to God for providing the rain so that you can eat, right? So we're going, thank you, 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 and thank you while we're kicking, okay? When you put it together, this is what it looks like. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to do it to the side so that you can see it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and 8. Okay? You guys got it? Hope you guys are getting it and doing it with a smile. Okay, so let's go over the top again. First step to the second step without the music, and then we're gonna add some music. All right. So again,
here's a quick question that we have.
Sure.
Can adults join? This is great for mental health. This is fabulous. You're a great teacher, so just wondering if adults can join.
Oh, definitely. Are you talking about the school or this workshop?
I'm going to assume the school because anybody can do this workshop.
All right. So, yes, to answer your question, adults can join. We start at the age of 2 to age 99. So we have adult dance classes currently until the middle of June on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. So again, if you are on Instagram, you can follow us to see the flyers, or if you can email us, info, if the moderator can write my email, info, info@afiwigroove.com, and we will send out the information. So to answer your question, Afiwi means everybody. So everyone is welcome, everyone can join, and groove means we all have our own groove. So don't feel like you can't dance. We all have our own groove. Yes, we welcome you. All right, so let's go over the steps again without the music, and then we're gonna add some music. All right, first step, remember, we're bending our knees, we're tilting our upper bodies. 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, up, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Now, if you notice, my head, my feet and my arms, they're moving, but what is my head doing? So when you place the basket down, you're looking, right? Head up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But be gentle, okay? Don't want you breaking off your neck now. All right, let's go with the music. Let's groove. Woo, I'm gonna count you guys in. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Whoa, that's a workout, guys. Get some water quickly. But yes, we have everyone at Groove, every single one. Everyone is welcome. Everybody. So this is what I do, guys, in terms of my wellness, even during COVID. You know, my dance school is closed down. The studio is closed. And so I just turn on the music. Kuku is spelled K-U-K-U, right? And you can type in Kuku West Africa in YouTube, and you just dance. You know, you get it out, you know, and you just feel so good after. It actually feels like yoga, you know, that in touchness with yourself. I love it. And for kids too, you know, for kids who are not great at sports, just dance. You know, people ask, because Africa has thousands of dances. The dances are inspired by everyday movement, right? That's how we create West African dance. It's the movements that you do every day, right? So if you're walking to the market, you know, in North America, we just walk, right? In Africa, you're gonna walk, doom, 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 right? Everything you do, if you wanna wash something or if you're cleaning, You know, we might be here washing the dishes and we're like, oh, why do I have to wash the dishes, right? But if you turn it into a dance, eh, tun, 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 eh, tun, tun, eh, tun, tun, right? Yes, that should actually be our next step, to wash the dishes, yes. Okay, so after we go up, down, we're gonna squat, and we're gonna wash to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So tum 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 tum. Next side, tum 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 tum. Right? All right. So, and those are steps we call breather steps. So while we're doing all of that, then you need a step in the middle to just let you breathe. Let you breathe. Let you breathe, 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 and breathe, and breathe, and breathe, 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 breathe. Okay? So that's our third step. You see how easy that is? Right? Anything that you do, even if you're typing, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, like, is it 5 o'clock yet? Turn work into dance, right? Right? Sorry. I love this, guys. I absolutely love what I do. So after we wash, okay? Then what we're gonna do is, this is one of my favorite steps. It's a little bit challenging, but I know you guys can do it, okay? All right, so we're gonna start with the funky chicken. So close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open. Close, open, and faster, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So remember, I told you your body would be doing one thing and the other part of your body would be doing another. So your lower body is going to be doing the funky chicken for 8 counts, and bend your knees. Upper body, and this is where I need everyone to pay attention. All right, so you're going to take your right hand, open so, right? Like you're going to hug somebody. All right, you're going to open your arms. You're going to take the right hand, cross your body, and you're going to clap the left hand, okay? So you're going clap. Okay, so open, clap, open, clap, open, clap, okay? So clap, then you're going to tap on your shoulder, then your shoulder and out, okay? So clap, shoulder, shoulder out. Clap, shoulder, shoulder out, okay? Pretend there's like, you know the negative thoughts that come into our brain, the inner chatter that says, you can't do it, you're not enough, you suck, right? You're gonna brush those negative energy and chatters away, okay? So you're gonna clap, brush out. Clap, brush out, okay? Now, when we put it together, this is what it looks like. Watch me. Clap, shoulder, shoulder out. Clap, shoulder, shoulder out. Clap, shoulder, shoulder out. Clap, shoulder, shoulder out. Okay? Let's go from the washing the dishes to that step. Okay? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and clap, shoulder, shoulder out. Clap, shoulder, shoulder out. Clap, shoulder, shoulder out. Clap, shoulder, shoulder out. See how easy that is? All right, so let's put all 4 steps together. We can do it from the top. And I'm going to count you guys in. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, almost 4 o'clock and I feel like I'm now getting started. I just want to dance and dance and dance. Again, if you have more questions, what I'm going to do is just leave a few minutes for you guys to ask some questions, okay? So the last step is called the shimmy. So usually with West African dancers, we end like this. So you go on your tippy toes and you go shimmy, 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 shimmy. So you're shaking your hips, right? So step, 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 step as fast as you can. And then you're gonna go forward with your pelvic bone and back with your bum and forward and back. And that's how you end it. So you're gonna go and turn around and done. Okay? Let's try it again one last time from the top, and then I'll save 5 minutes or so for questions. Hey, come on, guys, energy, energy. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, again, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, again, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. Next side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready to up, shoulder, shoulder, up, shoulder, shoulder, up, shoulder, shoulder, up, shoulder, shoulder, up, and shimmy, 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 and round and round and round and round and stop. Awesome. Let's stretch, guys. Stretch up. Woo! We're gonna thank the universe for the many blessings we receive, and we're gonna touch the ground and thank our ancestors, and we're gonna give thanks to everyone for being here today. Now, I am here. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask, and I will answer. So we have our baby groovers class. Again, we start from age 2 to 5, and that happens right now. We have it on Sundays. We have 3 more classes left for this term, and then we have our little groovers from age 6 to 8 years old. Then our juniors from 9 to 12, and we have our drummers, and we have our adult classes. So again, everyone is welcome. And yeah, send us a message, ask questions, and we will gladly answer them. All right. Does anyone have any more questions for me?
So I don't see any more questions. We did put your info in the chat. So we got the website as well as your email address. So anybody can reach out if they have any further questions or inquiries about that. We can give another minute or two to see if anything pops up.
Okay, for sure. Definitely, definitely. All right. So that's the cuckoo dance, guys. And as I said, that is only 5 steps out of thousands. All right. You can always research it. And yeah, this is what I do for a living, and I absolutely love it. I feel like I was born to do it. It keeps me happy. It keeps me healthy. It keeps me grounded. And yeah, you know, we have to put our mental health first and foremost at all times, especially now during the pandemic where we're locked up inside. And at times we just, whenever you feel like your head wants to explode and you can't take it anymore, just turn on some music and dance it out.